when you have it.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up? We're back. We're back and we're back and we're back. What's up, y'all? Let's get into this review, honey. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I was making sure I had all my stuff pulled up, child. While y'all was getting y'all jam on, I'm sorry. Child, I got so much going on over here. Ooh. What's up and what's up and what's up? I see y'all in the building. I see everybody. Who we got? Let me see. Let's go back up top. Let's see. I see my mod, Linda Gamble, in the building. My top flight mod. Thank you for being here. Linda Gamble, Strawberry Taffy, Gloria Williams is in the building. Thank you for being here. Essie Thomas, Shirley Terry. Thanks for being here. Rose Armstead. Thanks for being here. Carla Johnson, April Pearson, Sweet Essence. Thanks for being here. Kelly Davis, Carla Van Zant. Thanks for being here. Who else got TKO? Thanks for being here. Deborah Banks. Thanks for being here. Stacy Lane, Cassandra D. C. Lewis. Miss T. Zeta Mom, thanks for being here. Lizzie Wheeler, Jeannie Smith, Stacy Lane, thanks for being here. Miss Mary, Inga Bruce, thanks for being here. Kelly, I see you. Thanks for being here. Sandra, thanks for being here. Kelly, I see you in the building. Who else? Caramel is here. Oh, that's me. Who else? Thanks for being here, Ronnie. I see you. Who else? I see you, Reba. 0616. Who else? Etta G, thanks for being here. We got more people. Monica Gillespie, Peaches, Patricia Peaches Gordon, thanks for being here. Monica Gillespie, Janice Jones, Aisha Jones, Lorraine Tyler. Hi, Grandma 504. Victoria May is here. Love is here. Joyce Pick is here. Nikki B is here. Delilah T is here. KB is here. Big Steak is here. Scorpion Miss is here. Monica Gillespie, Erica Butler, Reba. I think I said already, but hello again. Joyce Pick, Henry Lee, Delicia Dismuke. Thanks for being here. Mia MJ, thanks for being here. Oh my goodness. Flower Bloom, I see you. Lisa's World is here. Oh, Lord, Tamsy is here. Butterfly Kisses is here. 23 Love 28 is here. Thanks for being here, everyone. All 165 in the building so far. Let's get started. As you guys can see going across my screen, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used, honey, for entertainment purposes only. All right, let's get into the show. I got my little tablet tonight. I don't know if I get it on tablet, but we're going to get through it, child. All right, so let's get into it. So this is our review. Love Marriage Huntsville, honey, episode 3, season 9. Signed, sealed, divorced, I'm yours is the title of this episode, okay? Let's get into it. So, of course, you guys know the episode picks up where it left off from last episode 2, with the girls, honey, still on this damn girls trip. They were only there 3 days, y'all. Did y'all know that? They were only on this damn girls trip for like 3 days. So this is like the longest damn trip. I don't know why they're stretching it like this. This shit is weird. But they're still on the girls trip. They are leaving. This is their last day on the girls trip, okay? And they're having like a little dinner where everyone is wearing white, okay, as requested. So they're all coming in. They're going to sit down. Melody tells the girls to sit wherever they want to sit. There's no assigned seats, okay? Which, you know, all the cliques, honey, going to sit together. So Melody tells the girls that there are a few surprises that they're going to be experiencing at this dinner, and they're looking excited. So they have a flamethrower who comes in, who's doing the entertainment to come in and wow everybody. So they're happy about that. So Tisha says, well, the fireman is good and he is talented. I was like, fireman? Was there a fire? Was there a fire somewhere? Why she call him a fireman, girl? No, he's not a fireman. The fireman puts the fires out. The fire thrower entertains you, okay? You can tell Tisha ain't been no damn well child. Her mama raised her, and she didn't raise her right, because it's not a damn fireman. All right, so Melody then asked Sonny and Lauren to switch seats because, of course, y'all know Destiny is uncomfortable sitting that close to Sonny, because she's still in her feelings about a man that won't never hug, okay? That was never your nigga, girl. But anyway, so Melody says that it's been a while since they've been in unison, all right? and that she hopes that it's kind of stays that way, because everybody's kind of been getting along. She's like, oh God, I hope it kind of stays in this whole, aura to where everybody's getting along, nobody's arguing and carrying on. But of course, Destiny's gonna always take everybody out of that zone because she's fake mad about a situation that was never really a situation. Okay. So Tisha says, yes, she says, let's keep hope alive, after Melody says that she hopes everybody keeps getting along. But my thing is, Tisha, how can we keep hope alive if you keep starting shit? Like, you invited Destiny, which is the cancer of the group. She had like she didn't want to be there. Every scene they've shown her in, she looks like she ate a bowl, like I said before, of or maybe one of Wanda's damn potatoes. That's how her ass looked, like her stomach was hurting. It's given she didn't want to be there. So why come and put a damper on the entire trip? So Tisha, we blame you for that because you are a shit starter. All right. So Melody then says that she enjoyed the trip with the girls. Okay. And of course, everyone being positive, and she wants to continue when they actually leave and go back home. So Kimmy says that she's never actually been on a girls trip ever because Kimmy is male identified. Kimmy does not like to be around women like that. She likes to be home listening to Maurice tell her what to do, like she's his child. So yeah, she was very much so out of her element because she's used to being home, checking up on Maurice. She's feeling anxious because she knows he's out there chasing tail while she is thousands of miles away from his ass, so he can go and cheat in damn peace. Okay, I'm pretty sure she's been blowing his damn phone up every day, and he's not been answering, so she's very nervous and upset because she's not home to keep an eye on him. All right. So Kimmy then says that she says that I don't do girls trips. She says, and whenever you asked me to go, Mel, she says that I was kind of hesitant, but she said it actually turned out to be a good trip, so everyone just kind of around the table, they're kind of thanking Melody for the girls trip. They're saying that it's a great trip, while Destiny kind of sits there and rolls her eyes like, yeah, whatever. Okay. Total bummer. All right. I don't know why her ass came. She got on my nerves this entire episode. So then Lauren, who hasn't said anything this whole entire trip, I was shocked, honey. Lauren was like, oh, I have something to say. I was like, hold up. What Lauren about to say? Because Lauren ain't said shit all damn, the whole damn episode. All right, so Lauren says, she says it's the first girls trip with women that I've never met before. She says that you guys actually resolved your issues, and that's a beautiful thing. She says that I'm happy to be here with you guys. I was like, Lauren? Oh my God, like, girl, thank you for speaking up, because we haven't heard. Lauren just kind of been looking at everybody when they talk and argue and carry on, and she just kind of been staying out of the way. But, so thank you, Lauren. Thank you, girl, for talking. All right, so Destiny, of course, still sitting there looking crazy. She did not applaud. She did not engage while everyone else was happy to be on the trip. She kind of gave this smirk like, that was Destiny. Like, So probably because it was not about her. I noticed that about Destiny. Anytime it's not about her, she tries to make it about her by throwing these crazy looks. And it's like she wants somebody to ask her, Destiny, what's wrong? Or Destiny, you don't feel that way? Kind of like how Mel did. Like, she wants somebody to kiss her ass, and then when they do it, she had like she didn't want them to do it. Weird, bipolar, schizo, all of that. Okay. So Melody then says, Destiny, do you disagree? Okay, with what everybody else was saying. So everybody kind of turns and looks at Destiny. And of course, that's what she wanted, all of the damn attention. So Destiny, she kind of looks, like she's kind of pissed off that, like everybody's kind of looking at her like, okay, and Destiny. So Melody says, I mean, you just kind of sitting there not clapping and not saying anything, like, what's going on, Destiny? So Destiny says that I don't really have to do what they say or do I? Okay. So Destiny then goes via confessional because she can never say what she wants to say in front of nobody's face. So she's going to go behind the scenes via confessional because we know she's trying to get more scenes. Okay. So she says that I don't disagree that it was a great trip, but it's like the Twilight Zone. She says that people saying that oh my God, like, it's amazing, and you were perfect. Like, can we just be ourselves? She said that, can we just be real? Can we just enjoy the moment? She says, really, for me, it's just too much ass kissing for me. How is it ass kissing to tell the host of the show that you're having a great, lovely time on the trip? That's not kissing ass. It's saying you had a great time. You should be happy because your broke ass ain't been nowhere, Destiny. You can't really go on no trip. The only places we ever see you go is to Atlanta and to the courthouse in Huntsville. That's the only place we've ever seen you go. The only trips you've been on is to Atlanta And then you take a trip down there to the courthouse with them handcuffs on. And you about to go back here on the 22nd if you ain't got that damn money that the courts done told your ass to have, that $20,000. All right, about to take another free trip in the back of that damn police car. All right, so Destiny says that it's a day when I had to listen to my friends and ask Sonny about having kids with my ex, meaning Moses. She's still on that bullshit. She says, as a woman, it's hard. It's a hard conversation to have to sit in front of someone and talk about. She said, so that was a lot for me. So, of course, you know, she's in her feelings about Sonny bringing up the fact that she and Moses are, in fact, trying for IVF in that moment, okay? But my thing is, Destiny, where's your big D energy in this moment? Because you always act like you're so unbothered. Nothing bothers you. You're the strongest person in the room. No one can break you. But in this moment, you're acting like a little weak biatch. Where's this big D energy where you're supposed to be this strong individual that always feel like you could tell somebody off? Girl, get out of here, okay? Man up, girl, since you got balls and all that down there. Smelly ones too out here. But anyway, girl. So Melody, on behalf of the group, she apologizes in order to keep the peace between them. She's like, look, I ain't know all this was going on. So listen, I'm sorry. Let's don't get to arguing and all that. Let's continue to have a good, peaceful moment. All right. So Nell in her fake crying voice, because y'all know anytime Nell starts some bullshit and she got to apologize and or speak up on it, she going to start that fake crying voice. Like her voice is kind of shaky, like she's getting ready to start crying, but she really not, because she wants you to feel sorry and accept her apology. Kind of like she did in the video when everybody found out that she was lying about, shaking Ariana's hand and hanging out with Ariana and Martell at the polo event. That one. Okay. So she says, in her shaky voice, Destiny, it wasn't a dig at you when I mentioned that about Sonny, I promise. I was like, excuse me? All this shit and you ain't even crying, girl. Shut up, Nell, okay? Shut up, Nell, with this fake mess, all right? So then Destiny says to Nell, she says that as a woman, she says that you kind of have to think first, meaning you have to think first before you kind of say things that's going to hurt my feelings. When you always say things to hurt others' feelings, Destiny, and not think. As a woman, did you think before you opened your legs and had several paternity tests on your husband or ex-husband now? Did you think before you forged those documents on LaBeric? I don't think you did think when you did those things, Destiny. Yeah. So don't be telling other people they need to think. Maybe you need to think. Where was your brains? Where was your antennas, as they say, in that moment? So don't nobody need to think and do no extra shit for you, because you and your feelings, girl, get out of them, okay? All right, so now then, like I said, she fake apologized, child, and said that she don't like when others don't get along. When you start the shit. You started this shit, Neil. Nobody told you to go and ask Sonny a question you already knew the fucking answer to when she told you in the damn Sprinter van on the way to the damn house that she ain't had no chilling and that this was her second time doing fucking IVF. That means she ain't got no kids. So why in that moment, when you know Destiny is sitting right there across from the girl, would you ask her, Sonny, do you got any kids? When you know the girl didn't have none and you knew it was going to stir up some controversy between her and damn Destiny after they had already tried to iron the bullshit out. It's like, Nell, you enjoy the bullshit, child, but then want to fake apologize. Bye, girl. So Sonny then says that people should acknowledge people have been betrayed and hurt. So then Destiny comes back and says to Sonny, she says, it is funny that you would use the word betrayal and your energy gives that you're not sorry. Well, bitch, I would have said, bitch, no, I'm not sorry. Okay. All them times I apologize to you, take them, ball them up, and turn around, put your hand back there and stick it up your ass. That's what I would have told her. I'm not apologizing to your ass no more. It's like you want this entire trip for somebody to keep kissing your ass, Destiny, and to constantly keep apologizing to you until you feel better. And every time she apologizes to you, I don't accept it. I don't accept it. I don't accept it. Take your apology, ball it together, and stick it up your ass. That's what I would have told her ass. I'm not apologizing no more. If you want to be mad, you're free to stay in your feelings, girl. Okay? Period. What that mean? That's my attitude. I don't keep apologizing because listen. If I apologize to you, I mean that shit. Because I don't really like to apologize anyway. Because most of the time when I say some shit, I mean it. But if I feel like it really hurt your feelings like that and it look like you ain't gonna get over the shit, if I decide to care, I might apologize. If I don't decide to apologize to your ass, move on with your life. That's just my attitude. Move on with your life. I don't give a damn. I don't care about no damn tears. I don't care about that shit. You're not getting no air hug. I ain't writing you no letter. Don't keep refreshing your computer looking for no fucking email from me. I don't give a damn. That's just me. I'm just too hard-hearted, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't be on that petty bullshit like that. I just don't. But let's move on. Sunny, Destiny says to Sunny, of course, it's crazy that you would use the word betrayal and all that, but you're giving me the same energy. So Sunny then comes back and says that I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to Mel. So Destiny is in her feelings and ready. She's just looking for the opportunity to say something to Sunny. But Sunny's like, I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to Mel. So what the fuck is you talking about? All right, so Destiny is she's getting hyped up, child. So Destiny then says that she says, but what you just gave me was like real stank. Again, she was talking to Mel. So now it's like you're looking for a moment. It's like you're looking for an open door to be able to address her, because it's like you don't have shit else to talk about but Moses. That's what it's giving. Everybody else is around the table on the kumbaya. Destiny is having the war of the minds, where all she can think about is Sunny jumping up and down on Moses' penis, and that she's never ever going to have it no more, and that the possibility of her getting ready to carry this man's child when she thought the child she was carrying from the barrack was going to be his. So now the reality has sunk in on her stupid ass that now Sunny is getting ready to have everything that she thought she had with a man that was never hers. Did I just sum that up? Moving on, child. All right, so you're gonna call her and say that she got this real stank attitude towards you, but this says the person that always keeps a fucking attitude towards everybody and they damn mama. Destiny, you keep an attitude. I'm convinced Destiny sleep like this with her face all balled up. All right, so moving on, Melody agrees that Sunny kind of did have a little stank attitude in that moment. So she said, yes, Sunny, your attitude kind of was a little stank, just a little bit. That was Mel. So Sunny was like, like, bitch, whatever. So Destiny, of course, keeps on harping on Sunny's negative energy, like she's trying to check her. All right, when she has, like I said, the most negative energy on the damn trip. All right, ignoring people, playing in her phone, staring at her phone when people are talking and engaging. She's staring off into the ocean like she don't want to hear what they got to say. Just being just totally rude. Okay. I was sick of her ass. I was like, Lord, please let her trip and fall overboard, so we ain't got to worry about this bitch for the rest of the damn episode, okay? And I don't be wanting to see people just in that predicament, but like, let her just trip over somebody's shoe and just fall overboard, so we ain't got to worry about her ass. I'm sick of her. Yeah. Somebody please leave their shoe out in the middle of the floor and let her ass walk across there and just be like dying there with the damn sharks. Stupid ass. All right, so Destiny then says to Sunny, child, she says, and I'm still getting that energy from you. And I've been like, and you still gonna get that energy from me. Okay, that's how you got to be with Destiny. You can't be on the calm down and and the kumbaya with Destiny. You gotta be on that with her. That's what I gave her ass. Every chance I got. She'd have been sick of my ass, okay? All right, so Shanita then jumps in, child. Alf, aka Alf, honey, jumps in. 27-piece bang, jumped in, child. And she says that I think it kind of goes both ways, Destiny, between you and with Sunny. Both of y'all kind of give, the negative energy or whatever. And Destiny says, give me a moment, Shanita. Okay, so Shanita kind of looks like, what the hell is going on here? She said, that's a good one. Shanita, y'all know Shanita gonna always find a moment to jump in, all right? She was like, yeah, I think it kind of go both ways. So Destiny was like, Shanita, give me a minute. Like, this ain't the moment. I'm talking to Sunny. Like, stay out of this, all right? So Shanita looks at Destiny like, bitch, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, who you talking to? All right. So several people at the table, after Destiny says what she says to Shanita, several people at the table looking like, oh shit, it's about to go down again. I thought we was getting along, but I guess we gonna fight. So let's look at this fight right quick. All right. Yes, girl. So then Destiny then says to Shanita, she says that I understand your perspective from the outside, but this is me and her right now, meaning stay your ass up out this conversation, girl. All right. This is an A and B. See your way over there. All right. So Destiny then says to Sunny, she says that I didn't betray you or sleep. Hold on. Sunny then says to Destiny, I didn't betray you or sleep with your man. Okay. No, Destiny says to Sunny, I didn't betray you or sleep with your man. Sunny came back with, I slept with your ex, not your man. At the time, let's be clear. I said, okay then, okay. And that's the truth. That was not your man. Even Moses said he was not with you during the time that he and Sunny got together. So Destiny, you're just out here claiming people is weird to me, okay? You always claiming people who don't claim you. So Destiny says, oh, it's very clear. Just own it. I was like, here we go, girl. So then Sunny said, I apologized already to you last night. And then I left it. Okay. I left it then. And then she said that, and I've been cordial with you this entire trip. All right. So then Destiny says that you can't expect me to be here and be on the kumbaya with you. Okay. I've been like, well, you didn't have to be here, child. It's getting late. And I'm like, what Florida you say, baby? It's getting late. You ain't got to be here, baby. You ain't got to be here. You won't invite it here. All right. I was invited, but your ass was not invited. So you can be on the first day smoking up out of here if that's how you feeling. Because how I feel and what I have to say ain't gonna change, and you're not getting another apology. So what are we doing? That would have been my attitude. You're not gonna get another apology. I'm not gonna say sorry no more, and I'm not gonna be no more cordial than I am with you right now. So what are we doing? Do you want to cry now or do you want to cry later? Because if you keep bringing the shit up, I'm gonna snap off on your ass. That would have been my attitude with Destiny. Okay, period. So Destiny says, didn't you say that you had to be? Hold on. She says, didn't you say that you had to be, whether you receive it or not? She says it's fine. Hold on. Let me go ahead. Something don't sound right. Oh, on the kumbaya, she says, we've been on the kumbaya. So Sunny says, well, didn't you say that you had to actually be on the kumbaya or whatever? She said that whether you receive it or not, it's fine. You said that you were going to accept my apology, but now you act like you don't want to accept my apology. So Destiny says that, no, I don't, and it's too late. Sunny was like, oh, okay, great. Like, a bitch, I don't give a fuck. Okay, like, I'm not apologizing no more anyway. So Destiny then kind of dismisses her and says, next conversation. And I would have been, no, we're on the same conversation. And what's next? I'd have been on that. You're never going to win an argument with me. I would have been on her ass. All right, so Melody kind of jumps in like, okay. It's done. Here we go. Let's try to change the atmosphere because they will get ready to get into it. Sunny was like, great. Like, let's talk about something else because I'm about to snap on this bitch. So Nell then goes via confessional and says that Sunny already apologized, okay, to Destiny several times, okay. And then at this point, it's seeming that at some point she's sincere, and then at some point it seems that she's not sincere. At some point, there, Nell, you can shut the hell up, okay? At some point, you can shut up because, again, you orchestrated and or started this bullshit because they won't even going at each other until you started that IVF bullshit, okay? So Mel kind of gets up. She says, listen, guys, I have a surprise for you guys, okay? Because she was like, I'm sick of this shit. So Mel gets up, child. She says that I have a poem that I got to read to you guys. She gets out. She starts handing out these white roses. I hope she had a black one to give to Destiny, baby, because it's been like a funeral ever since her ass been there. So Mel gets up. She's handing out these white roses to all the ladies sitting up at the table. Again, she should have gave Destiny a black rose because that biatch honey been dark since she got there. All right. It's been like a whole funeral. So Mel shows the group the picture that they all took together, and she said she's going to ask them to sign it, and then after they sign it, she's going to go and get copies for everyone to have their own picture individually. So everybody agreed that was nice, okay, and I think that is a nice little group picture. So she shows them the picture, like I said, she gave them the flower. So then she says that she has a poem that she wants to read to everybody. So she wrote a poem. She's reading it out of her book, off her phone rather. So she reads it. It's not a long poem. It's she kind of squeezes her name in there to personalize it. So as they receive the roses, like I said, she says to each person, to new beginnings. And I don't know why she said that to Destiny because she was sitting there looking crazy. But Kimmy goes via confessional and says that there was actually some growth with the ladies, okay, blah, blah, blah. We don't care what else she had to say. So Melody then asked Shanita to do a toast to everyone. She said that you are the queen of the toast, honey. She said, come and do a toast for all the women, Shanita. So Shanita does a toast. All the women toast together. Destiny, she kind of cuts her eye at Sunny. Again, I caught that. Yes, I caught it because y'all know I don't miss nothing. All right, so next scene, honey. Next scene is Ken and Trisha meet up to speak on Mel and the Martell situation at some type of farmer's market where they have like fresh fruit and fresh veggies and stuff like that. They get like a nice little fruit drink or whatever. And they go to sit and have a talk. All right. So what I'm going to do is play the clip because I have it. How about that? Okay. Yeah, we on our thing over here, honey. Yes, we are. So we're going to play the clip and then I'm going to give my take on that. All right. I'm going to play the clip. That's going to help me say my voice a little bit too. All right. Let's let that come up. All right. We're up. Let's get it.
I ain't like how Sonny was trying to compare our situation to her and Moses' situation.
So in a nutshell, it's wrong for her to talk to somebody if she married.
Yeah. You're still married under the oath of God.
She's throwing them rocks at that glass house.
It's different.
It is. Oh my gosh, it's very different.
It's not different.
How does our situation compare to there? Like what is the same? Like
that's what I was trying to tell her.
Nothing like the same.
Again, Trish, why you didn't take that lint out of his head? If I can see it and you're sitting in front of him, it's weird that you didn't just reach over and grab that off of his head.
Sonny had all these people on her side. Shanita kept trying to chime in.
Who is Shanita? Like who?
To me, I don't know. I guess she was Melly's puppet. You don't really know neither one of us.
Say it with your chest, biatch. I guess it smells. You say it under your breath. Say it loud so everybody can hear you. I called it, but say it loud. Why you got to be saying and throwing little digs and stuff like that at Mel? You ain't say none of that at the table. You didn't say that to Shanita when you were there. Ask her why you feel like she's Mel puppet. But now that you sitting with Ken, you feeling your balls down there. Your balls getting a little sweaty and you talking a little shit over there. You didn't say none of that on the trip. So now that makes you irrelevant.
Our situation should be giving your opinion. But she's over here saying that how you going to throw rocks at a glass house when when y'all situation, your situation. But
I ain't step on nobody's toes.
And I didn't either. I was like, I didn't step on nobody's toes, sweetheart. No, we knew we weren't going back. And it was so far between our separation to when you came along.
100%.
It's like Sonny did the ultimate betrayal.
You know how many couples separate while they're married and move on to other relationships before they actually get divorced? I think that's probably a good bit of couples in this.
Because Melanie did it.
How do you know that? Once again, you've been pillow talking with Martell.
Everybody knows somebody who's done it. So I don't understand why it's such a big deal, you know.
But here's my thing with that. Afterwards, we get to this dinner, beautiful dinner, and Tisha goes and says, well, you know, Trish, I heard you went to Martell's house. He said, you've been over there a couple of times. I did want to address that situation. I just didn't want to address it there.
At that moment.
Yeah, I didn't want to put that out there before it got a little weird with Melanie. I wanted to come and tell her face to face and tell her, no, there was nothing between me and Martell. Right. There was nothing going to be between me and Martell. I was separated. Y'all was separated.
I don't want to hear no more of it for real because it's really starting to get annoying.
Yeah,
because they trying to make it look like you was cheating on your husband. They trying to make it seem like
Ken, why are you feeling a little nostalgic right there? I don't want to hear no more about Martell. I don't want to hear no more about that. You wanted to hear some more about it, but the more you heard her keep talking about Martell, you started feeling a little feminine over there. You starting to be in your feelings. You over here emotional like Carl Thomas over here. Why are you so mad about a question that you asked about?
I'm, the number one side piece, and it's just
crazy.
It's crazy. It's
annoying. Crazy.
I was with the guys, and that was one of the topics that came up, the whole Martell situation. And I'm like, dude, first of all, it happened before me. The only issue I ever had and will ever have is the communication between you and I. If something happens or something did happen, you let me know. But I feel like me and him gonna have to have a conversation about it because I feel like he kind of played into it and made it seem like it was more when as a man, if I ain't never been with a woman, I ain't gonna try to make it seem like I have. That's just weird. Yeah. That's like my almost lying on you, it's just a man thing. It's like, hey bro, like that's my woman. I get it, even if it was before me, but you're not gonna try to make my woman look like something she's not. And she got a man, she's still married. And now she's supposedly been to this married man house. It's trying to that picture.
But all of those events are true, Ken. So what conversation were you planning to have with Martell about this situation, and who are you trying to clear all this up for Trish? Because everything you just named off is actually what she's done. She is still married. She is having a relationship with you. She did go to Martell's house and have some inappropriate shit happen there. She just ain't telling you, and she ain't saying it on the show because she don't want to further be judged. But people who know and who are grown enough to be able to put two and two together, we're not stupid. if you went to this man's house, you're saying one thing, he's saying another. You're saying you went to his house to train him, which we know Martell doesn't need anyone to train him, let alone you, Trish. He's saying that he hopped in your DMs and you came to his house twice. Y'all watch Netflix and y'all sip wine and chill. So we all know the process to that. We've all dated people before. So you know that when you go to somebody's house, they hop in your DMs. You know what you're coming over there for. You know what you're coming over there for. You probably had some little tight shit on. You went over there talking that shit with Martell. Martell is out here. He don't have Mel no more. So he is on a mission to sleep with whoever he can. Mel already said he's a hoe. We already know that. He stepped out in his own damn marriage with Ariana, had a child. So you went over there with the idea of sleeping with Martell. You went over there not once, but you went twice, okay? So you was enjoying that little hook and curve child, that little deformed peen up over there because your ass went over there twice. You won't going over there for that nasty ass 3.5 that his ass got over there. Yeah, that would be the incest wine. I'm pretty sure you didn't like the incest wine that much to be taking your ass back over there for a second time. He showed up probably in that damn same bathrobe that he showed up in when Destiny's ass is up over there. And that's why you went back over there, okay? Mm-hmm.
Picture is painted as if you like a thought or something. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna hear that. I'm definitely willing to have this conversation with Martell, whether it be uncomfortable or not. You know, I'm all about protecting the image of my girl and making sure that there ain't no crazy rumors going around about her.
There will always be crazy rumors. Like the fact that you have on 2 different man units. There's a different man unit here than in your confessional. Care to share that, Ken? Or maybe not, because your man didn't line you up real good right here either, okay? Maybe you sneezed while he was lining your man unit up here in the front, because it's giving like a little, you know, it look like Halloween letters in the front right here. But go off. Okay, I ain't never seen no cursive line up, sir.
I personally think that y'all need to have a conversation.
Let me call my son upstairs so you can see what a real lineup supposed to look like, okay? Because this shit be on. All right, my son got a personal barber that does his hair. So do I need to have him come up here so you can see his hair, so you can see how you get your shit lined up when you go?
Me too.
There need to be some clarification in the whole situation with you and Martell. We got to get on the same page. Like everybody been coming for us, and you know, it's starting to get to me. So until that divorce get final, people just gonna, you know, oh, well, she don't want to be divorced, you know. We just gotta make our relationship known that this is forever. I think it's about. Let
me give you a date, Ken. We're gonna give you a date. Go and propose to her. You guys will get married on the 3rd of February, all right, of 2025. All right. Go ahead, Trish, and start getting your dress together. Ken, go ahead and look for the ring. The 25th of February of 2025 is gonna be y'all wedding date. Okay, boom.
Got time to have that sit down with Marquez, like.
And I think we all three need to be there.
I want Marquez to actually know what type of guy I am, because I do feel like as the father of your children, we should have like a mutual respect. Because you know.
This nigga always talking about respect. You say respect more than damn Aretha Franklin said it in her song, Ken. Like, damn, you the most disrespectful nigga I know. To move in on families after families after families out here claiming kids, but you always talking about you want to be respected. Boy, respect these nuts.
I'm big on respect. I do not like being disrespected. I'm not going to continue to be disrespected and turn the other cheek. You know, when I got with you, it's a package deal. I signed up for you, the kids, and everything else that come with it. And I plan on marrying you, you know, once y'all handle y'all situation.
Trish looking like bullshit. You ain't marrying me.
We have to be smarter about this situation. If we want to be married, we got to do the things that we need to do to make him not happy, but, you know, appease his emotions, his feelings. You know what I'm saying?
I hope. I guess. Who knows? You never know me.
She's not excited to marry you, Ken. I'm sorry. Now, Trish mentions Mel did the same thing that she did, meaning moved on before divorce. You don't know that. Mel has not publicly come out to say she was dating anyone. Don't mess around and be like Wanda, honey, and be out here getting sued. Didn't Mel say she was going to sue Wanda's ass if she don't shut the hell up? We ain't heard shit from Wanda. And I don't want to talk her up, but it might be some court papers circulating because we ain't heard nothing from her ass here lately, okay? Trish, you might not want to be putting out information that you don't know about, because until Melody Cherie steps out publicly with someone to announce that is her man, then you should not be speaking on people's public life. Focus on why you still married, okay? Why you still got a boyfriend and a husband on the side. Focus on that, okay? Yeah. All right, and also Ken is saying that more and more couples move on before divorce, but he does it more frequently than several separated women with several separated women with kids. Okay, so Ken, you the weirdo in this situation. All right. Why you want to run around talking and having counseling sessions with people? You need to be going and getting counseling sessions for yourself. All right. So Ken gets annoyed, like I said, talking about Martell and saying that he ain't the number one side piece, but you are, Ken. You keep putting yourself in situations to where you are the number one side piece, because the person that you're with, the person that you're previously with, that person was married too. So you enjoy being the side piece when you think you the real nigga, but you not. Okay, because at any moment, just because a person is separated, it can go either way. Trish, this situation between her and Marquez could go either way. Obviously, she still loves him, and you know that. That's why you stay so close to her, especially when he's around, because you're making sure you keep that wedge in there and it doesn't push you out of there. That girl don't want to marry you. She does not want to marry you. Okay. And then the fact that you're real pressed about Martell, Ken, you are very emotional to be a man. And I feel like you are overcompensating who you think you are in the gym to get these big ass muscles because you want to be seen. It's no different than Martell. Martell does the same thing. He ain't shit. He ain't got shit going on, but he wants to be buff because he thinks that one is appealing to women, just like you do, Ken. Okay. Just like you do, Ken. You don't have anything else going on. You have small man syndrome, but you go into the gym to buff yourself up to make yourself feel bigger than you already are. So at the end of the day, maybe you need to do a self-check and figure out why it is that you continuously need so much fucking attention more than a female, and work on that aspect of it all, okay? That's just a little word for you, all right? That's free. I'll send you the bill. We'll send it over there to your Kenny Lee Facebook account where you be talking all that shit, okay? Moving on, though. Moving on. Let's get you off my screen because I'm sick of you. All right, back to my main screen. All right, let's move on to the next scene. All right, the two most irrelevant cast members, honey, Maurice and Kimmy. All right, and this damn Erykah Badu bun her ass had up there. The libido nuisance is what I would name her in this damn segment. All right, now they're on the back patio where Kimmy is sweeping the back patio. Child, Maurice comes out dressed like he just left the courthouse, losing another case per usual. In all black, honey, like he just left a damn funeral. Rest in peace to your role on the show, because OWN don't claim you after this damn lawsuit, you crazy fool. Now, Maurice and Libido, honey, they sit out back on the back porch over there, and she says that she's super glad to be home from the girls' trip, okay, because she can't go nowhere and have fun without Maurice being there. So Maurice says that he's glad that she's home as well. They're in confessional in this moment, and they decide to give each other a kiss, and I almost threw up when that happened. All right, so they both discuss how the girls' trip went when Trisha is brought up into the situation, and Kimmy also mentions Nell's confrontation that she had with her. She says that Nell hollered at her and that she told her not to holler at her. I don't remember when that happened, Kimmy, so it's given that you putting 20 on 10 right there. I don't remember you told her not to holler at her, holler at you or whatever. She says that holler at your kids and not me. I don't remember you saying that either, so it's given that you want to be buck in this moment, and that's not how it happened. So Maurice then says about Trish and Ken that the guys kind of talked about Trish and Ken's situation, about Trish and Martell's situation after Kimmy says that she likes Trish more now after being on the girls' trip. It didn't seem that way, because when you were in the pool with Tisha and Mel, you were agreeing with Mel when Mel was saying, oh, Trisha lies, and oh, Trisha this, Trisha that. So you were sitting there agreeing, but now you're telling Maurice that you like Trish more and more now that you actually had a chance to spend time with her on the trip and got to know her. So which one is it, Kimmy? Because it's giving it you a flip-flopper. It's giving you a fake ass friend. 1 minute you like them, and then the next minute you don't. Like, which one is it? I'm confused, okay? So Maurice says that Martell told the guys that Trisha came over, but they didn't do anything because she wasn't bad enough for him. I said, damn. Meaning she was a butterface thought that came over there to get some pain, and that was it. All right. That's what it was given. All right. Martell does have a type. He does have a type. He liked pretty girls except Ariane, child. He liked pretty girls except Ariane. We all know Mel was cute. Mel was cute in the face, thin in the waist. All right. Sheree won't that bad looking. She gave manly face, but then again, Trish is manly face. So I don't know, because Ariana did say he liked men, so maybe he's on the dark side. I don't know. But Kimmy then says that people can do a lot of something and it be nothing. But you would know that, Kimmy, because you were hopping in Maurice's DMs trying to be doing something, okay? You was over there in the DMs trying to be doing something and saying that it was nothing. Just like Maurice was saying that it was nothing, that he was trying to get back with Kaya. But we quickly found out that the two of you guys were dating, and then you guys decided to move in together. All right. And that is why Kaya will forever hate your ass, Kimmy, because you're a fucking liar and you are a manipulator, because you was all over there at Kaya was little SEX toy party, pretending that you was a client when you was really checking up to see what was going on with the wife, because you wanted to be there. But that's some tea, child. We'll talk about it later. All right. So both Kimmy and Maurice, they feel that Trish and Martell's situation is the way it is because they're not being straight up about it. I'm not sure why they care so much about somebody else's situation. What do you guys have going on? I said it before. You're kind of acting like Scott 1.0, which is Tisha and Marsau. You guys are talking about other people's situation to avoid talking about your own. What's going on in your marriage? What is going on with you? We haven't heard nothing about Kimmy and Maurice this entire fucking season. Maurice, you brought your son up on the damn TV with his damn teeth looking like he been eating brick sandwiches with extra brick sauce, and you riding around in a fucking Ferrari. At the end of the day, you need to be talking about your business, what you got going on. That's what we want to hear. I don't want to sit up and hear you talking about no damn Trish and Ken, because that's none of your business. Again, it's a deflection. Kimmy, okay. Kimmy says that we should all link up, okay? Well, let me back up. Maurice says that maybe Ken loves Trish more than she loves him. I agree with that. Right message, wrong messenger, all right? Kimmy then says that we should all just link up so that we can see what's up with them, okay? So once again, Kimmy, you are acting like you were with Sonny and Moses. You're a fake-ass friend trying to be in other people's business. So what you do is you invite couples on dates with you and Maurice to try to act like you guys want to get to know them. Really, you want to dig and be in their business so that you can go and sit and talk to the other members of the cast and talk shit about them. That's exactly what you want to do. So now you want to invite Ken and Trish on a double date with you guys so that you can ask them numerous questions to run back and talk to everyone else about what they shared with you. Moving on, next scene is Tisha and Marsau are at their house, the one with the hole over the stove that production had to hide in this particular scene, all right? At their millionaire house across from the damn gas station with no shutters. Let's go ahead and show the picture since the production showed it, okay? I know y'all gonna say, Karen, that is messy. Well, it is what it is, all right? So let's look at their house, shall we? And they are millionaires, and Marsau claims that he is a contractor, girl. So let's see this contractual work. All right. Yeah. Let's see it. That is their house. No fucking shutters, no nothing. The windows are a mixed match. There's black windows up top and white windows on the bottom. All right. There's a big black sliding door on the front. There's no chairs on the porch. As you guys can see, they're right there by the highway over here. They do like they put up a fence, but they still don't. You did all this renovating, and Tisha, you driving around in a fucking rented Mercedes, and Marsau, you driving around in a Mercedes as well. And neither one of you guys thought enough to put a fucking garage on your house so that you can get your car out of the weather. You're driving luxury cars that you park outside to, one, possibly be stolen, two, to be in the fucking weather. You, what's going on here? What's going on here? Okay, y'all are millionaires. You should have been able to afford this shit, all right? Especially if you've done the majority of the work on your own. You could have had money in the budget to put a fucking garage on the side of your house. I'm just saying. You still don't have plug covers in there, and you still have a hole over your vent unit over your fucking stove. Yeah. I don't know. It looks like a funeral home to me. That's what it gives. It gives like an old people's funeral home. All right. I don't know. But that's their house, honey. Black windows up top, white windows on the bottom. I don't know whose idea that was, but that's their house. All right. As you guys can see, Love and Marriage Huntsville is at the top. And yeah, I just took a screenshot so that you guys can see where millionaires actually live. Go off, girl. Go off. Did not know millionaires live like that. But go on, girl. All right, so let's get into the scene. Let's get into the scene, child, with them and their messy asses. All right, we're gonna watch, and then I will give my commentary afterwards. Okay. We got to show you everything. All right. Y'all know Camille be on her shit over here. I'm gonna show y'all everything. All right, so let's get into these two clowns. Tisha decides to throw some digs at Mel as well as Shanita, and so did Marsau. All right, let's get into it.
There's a lot going on that trip. Like, even the first night at dinner, Mel's friend, Shanita, I call her the bodyguard because she just kept like, I'm your real friend. I'm Mel's real friend. And was like, you guys are fake. And she called me the ops. You got
That's op. You're one person. So it's ops would be a group of people. Op would be one. Okay. And Tisha, you've had a mommy makeover and you've had a tummy tuck and you still look like you're 9 months pregnant. Stop fucking eating. Okay. Every meal should not be a fucking buffet. Look at your shoulders like you just left the football field, bitch. Like, stop fucking eating so much. You're talking about Mel and everybody else. You should be at the fucking gym or somewhere walking for your health, all right? You stay on the table getting surgeries, but you have time to always be talking about other people's fucking business.
watch. She told me, you need to watch her.
Because she's
Yeah, you need to watch your plate and stop filling it up, okay? That's what you need to stop doing. You wonder why your husband keeps running around on you? Because the bitches that you are hating on, like Mel, is the type of woman that he likes. Notice Mel stays in the gym and keeps her body up while you stay at the doctor's office. Yeah.
That's what she said. It was just weird because I told her very first dinner night, I was like, you don't know us. So I don't think you should. I'm not an op. Like, I don't have a problem.
Again, it's op. OP, not the S.
With Mel, we're in a good space. Like, we don't even have any issues. We don't need no outside people coming in trying to make us have a problem because we really don't have a problem.
But I think I've seen her before.
What's your cigarette?
Is she kind of tall?
Mm-hmm. Look like a guy.
Yeah, Tisha, don't leave her alone.
I'm just saying.
I know it's Mel's friend, so I know one thing for certain.
What?
She won't be here next year.
Well, she's been there years before that because she and Mel have been friends for years, all right? So now you're using that same connotation that you heard from Martell, where he runs around telling people that Mel can't keep friends. So now there you go. Ain't it weird how you guys are sitting in a scene and all you can talk about is Mel this, Mel that? Mel. You should be discussing when you're going to put shutters on your home. You should be discussing when there's going to be a budget for you to put a fucking garage on your house. You guys are talking about you're building a 15,000 square foot home and you can't even afford a fucking garage or shutters or plug covers. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue.
Why you say that?
I can't remember a friend that was hers that's still hers. Some people in your life were.
Why do you care about her friends? Who are your friends? Because we haven't seen you bring any of your friends on the show. Why do you care about Mel's friends? You female shaped biatch.
A reason, and some are for a season. And Mel has always been low on reasons.
Even the family members ain't safe.
Neither is that dress. Is it your daughter's dress? Because it looks like you're about to pop out of it. But go off.
Did I tell you that Trish got handed to her a little bit on the trip? Somehow Martell told Stormy that Trish came to his house and Trish was like, no, but then she turned around and she was like, well, I did go to his house because I was going to train him. And so we was like, what now? But then she got mad and she ended up leaving the trip early.
It's funny that you mentioned Trish going over Martell's because all the guys, we were talking about it and, well, Trish came over Martell's house.
Right.
Said, I think he said a couple times.
What? A couple of times.
Her ass still eating.
He slid in her DMs, invited her to the crib. She came by and they ended up watching a movie.
I ain't hearing nothing about the movie now.
The story makes no sense. Like somebody needs to teach all of them how to lie. If you're training,
you would be the perfect person to teach everyone how to lie because you lie to this one right here all the time. She been believing your lies for 18 years, so maybe you should be the one to teach everyone to lie because you're so good at it.
Somebody, you don't come over their house and they don't have a gym. When you ask her to train you, where'd you guys go for training?
The gym.
Okay. Maybe
she's not into me like that.
What did you have to use the bathroom at the gym? Because you weren't working out. because I haven't seen where you lost any weight. Why go to the gym if you're going to go to the doctor's office afterwards and get the shit sucked out? That's my question. Did you have to use the bathroom at the gym, or were you working out? Like, what was going on?
Trish and Martell's story is definitely not adding up, because I don't know how you go from there to train you to we sitting down watching a movie. It doesn't sound right. And anytime there's any information that's missing, I feel like there's a lie somewhere in between.
Just like your husband does. Like when he said you and him were going to date exclusively for 1 month and then he was going to marry you when you were already pregnant. That meant he was already seeing other girls. But you didn't catch that because you're slow. But let's continue.
But overall, it was good. Even Mel and Destiny, like, they had a whole come to Jesus moment. They talked. They're in a better place now.
They did some pretty foul stuff to each other.
Yeah, it was a lot going on between them two. When Mel came out saying that, Destiny maybe sleeping with Marcel. That's a whole bunch of stuff.
She said Destiny maybe sleeping with Martell.
She didn't directly say it, but it was.
So either she said it or she didn't. There you go, acting like your fucking mama, repeating stuff that you don't know factuals to. Either she said it or she didn't. Well, she said it, but then maybe she didn't say it. Like, either she said it or she didn't. Don't be lying on people to try to get some clout and to get some shit started. See how messy Tisha is? See how messy Tisha is? Now, you just got through talking about people lying. And there you go lying. Did Mel say the shit or not?
It's like...
Martell been insinuating that too.
Between Destiny?
Martell makes jokes about that.
What did he say?
He says stuff like Law looks like him and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah. I can see where if Martell constantly making it seem like him and Destiny slept together, I can see why Mel would kind of think that. Martell has a way of saying stuff over and over and over and over and playing.
And that's what I think is a lot of information within that relationship that I just don't know about.
What relationship?
With Destiny and Mel. Even when they was at dinner, Destiny made a statement that was like, you try to go talk to old girl and tell her how to be a respectful cheater or how to cheat respectfully.
Mel, Martell have not been the best of friends, but do I think that happened? No. Not on the surface, no.
So you don't think Mel was trying to teach the side chick how to respectfully cheat?
You know Mel would not be doing no stupid shit like that, Tisha. Just like you be doing. Like you turn your head when your husband go out to cheat. When you know he is, like that night you called him. I'm going to put your business out there. I don't give a damn. Like that night you called him when he was out at the club. Yeah, I'm going to tell it. Like that night you called Marsau when he was out at the club and he answered the phone and said, what do you want, Tisha? When you knew he was out doing something else and you started crying because he told you he was not coming home. That was at 2:30 in the morning. What married man be out at 2:30 in the morning when his wife is home and she called him and asked him when he's coming home and he act like you bothering him and he don't want to talk to you and rush you off the phone when you sat there and was crying. He didn't give a fuck about you crying because he was with who he wanted to be with. And when he got done being with who he wanted to be with, then he came home. You recall that, Tisha? I got tea on that. I actually got receipts on that. I actually got receipts on that. Yeah, your husband was crying, girl. I mean, you were crying. And your husband was like, Tisha, why are you calling me? Why are you calling me? Like before you could even get out of your mouth what you were going to say. He didn't even know if it was an emergency or what. He asked you, why are you calling me? Like he didn't want you calling him because of what he was doing. You were disrupting him. Yeah. Like all those times he told you he had to go out of town for work. And we find out through Zen Garden that he's never built shit. So what was he doing out of town? But you worried about Mel and Martell and Destiny's situation. That ain't none of your fucking business. Worry about what you got right here in front of you, who keeps lying to you, who's in DMs asking for threesomes and having the women call down to Schultz's business phone so that you don't get none of the calls. Yeah, that's factuals. Okay.
I don't think there's ever been a wife.
It don't even sound right saying it.
Right,
though.
that's what I'm saying. So no,
it don't even sound right.
I think that when stories don't add up, you don't got enough information.
Listen, we all know what happened in the past between Mel and Martell.
It's called past.
So yeah, the girl is not for sharing her man. However, Martell is the type of guy, he would love to have Mel and fighting over him. Like, for what though? Who wants to fight over him? He probably thinking,
who wants to fight over Marsau?
It's an honor. He got 2 girls fighting over him.
No.
Yes. He probably like, I'm the man.
You think that's how guys feel?
Yes. Y'all like when the girls, because when girls be fighting over y'all be like this.
Tisha, you would know that because didn't you bust a window? Didn't you fight a girl down in Savannah, Georgia? Didn't you kick your shoes off and get arrested in Savannah, Georgia for fighting a girl over Marsau and you bust her window out as well? I'm about to tell all your business tonight, baby, because you're running your mouth too much. When you talk, then I'm going to talk. And all my shit is verifiable. Won't you fighting over this clown right here who dated you 1 month exclusively after he knocked you up? What you fighting somebody else for when the nigga out there doing some other shit that you already know he doing?
No, baby, don't do that.
I'm the man.
Yes, y'all do that.
He did say, I'm the man.
Did he say that?
Look
at me. I be knowing.
He said it. He said it. Now he did.
Did he really say that for real?
He said, I'm the man. I got 2 women fighting over me.
Shut up. He didn't say that. There was a lot going on.
There's their house again, child. Weird and damn weird. It's so weird that these two, didn't I tell y'all this season that they're going to continue to talk about Mel and Martell and everybody else's damn business to avoid talking about this. We have yet to hear about this house that you guys are building. We have yet to hear about anything else that y'all have going on. You refuse to talk about the Zen Garden case, okay? Talking about that's not for TV. It's absolutely for TV. Mel's divorce wasn't for TV, but she talked about that shit. Yeah, all the details about her divorce is not for the show. Her custody case, not for the show. The revenge RP was not for the fucking show, but she talking about it. So y'all can sit on y'all shit and talk about everybody else's stuff and not talk about yours. It's none of your fucking business who Mel is seeing in her relationship and or non-relationship with Destiny. Why do you care? Why do you care? Let's continue, child. Get them off my screen too, because I'm sick of them. Lord. Tisha up there with them man hands. With them man hands and those ashy ass, wide ass feet like her mama back. Yeah, I'm reading tonight. I don't give a hot damn. They don't piss me off. Got them wide ass, man, ashy hands sitting over there eating. Look like you done ate 2 plates already. You probably got an appointment scheduled for the next day for another tummy tuck to get all them damn pork chops and hog maws and damn rice and gravy and butter beans up out of there that your ass done ate for the second time. Shit. Oh, Lord. Calm me down, Lord. Bring me down. Numb your horenge. All right, I'm good. Shit. All right, so next scene is, child. Next scene, honey, is Ken and Trish meet up at a restaurant called Prevail, okay, to discuss the divorce with Marquez. I already said it. Ken, your punk ass shouldn't have been there, okay? You shouldn't have been there because it is a divorce between between Marquez and Trish. Ken, you were there to try to secure your spot in this situation. Okay, you were. All right. So anybody else in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you feel that Ken should not have been there, that he should have stayed home to allow Trish and Marquez to talk about their divorce uninterrupted. Put a 2 if you felt like it was okay for him to be there. All right. Let's take a poll right quick before we move on. 1, if Ken should have stayed his ass at home. 2, if it didn't matter if he was there or not. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I see the ones. We right here, honey. We here. All right. So Ken, like I said, comes off as this very insecure person who knows that there's still some that there's still something there. I see a bunch of ones. That there's still something there between Trish and Marquez. Okay, so he needs to tag along in order to insert himself to make sure that the chaos continues with Trish and Marquez, okay, and make sure that Trish says what he wants her to say and to watch Marquez because, and I'm going to play the clip for you guys, but watch how the two of them eyes meet whenever Marquez sits down and he stares at her. I want to say for a good 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds. There was some type of connection there. And Ken picked up on that, and that's why he wanted to be there, all right? So Trish says that she is happy to meet up with Marquez to discuss the divorce, to actually get the papers signed and to move on. All right, let's go ahead and play this clip. I got to play clips, guys, because I got to save my voice. I do. That's a lot of talking. All right, so let's go ahead and play it. Ooh, child. Thank God for these clips, honey. And then I'm going to get my commentary behind it, okay? Boom.
What's going on? What's up?
Pay attention to their connection.
What's going on, man? I don't know what to think about.
Are she
Like
staring at him?
everything. I guess why we here.
We did have our first real conversation.
Yeah, but it was very vague in my opinion, and it is layers to this. You know what I'm saying? It's a man aspect, and then it's us as a relationship from high school. And I guess I'm here really to figure out like how do we address like the past, and then really move past that. I think y'all probably like y'all good, y'all sleeping good, y'all probably ain't thinking about me, but we're still married technically.
So it's true, we are technically still married, but we weren't technically married.
Look how he looking. It bothers him. It bothers him that she is still married to Marquez because he knows that he does not have Trish 100%. Okay, you have her physically, but up here, that's called mentally. She's still over there with Marquez. And it don't matter what you give her, what you do for her, how much you do for her kids. Her heart is still with him. She spent more time with him because she would have been divorced him if she was officially ready to move on and be 100% with you. She's still 50-50. You got half, Marquez got half.
Very, like, we weren't emotionally connected when Ken and I met. I think his feelings is just hurt. He left and Ken came along and now he's just in his feelings.
Baby, let's just hear him out. You know that's what we came for.
You shouldn't have been there. Talking about let's just hear him out, baby. Let's us just hear him. You don't need to hear shit. You should have been go sit in the car and let them talk. Why did you bring your bald-headed man unit needing ass up in there? Why are you in there with this damn turd blouse on? Nobody asked you to be there, and them tight ass Easter slacks. Nobody asked you to be there.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing him out.
Yeah.
Look, let's address that we've had.
And speaking of turd, I'm sick of this damn helmet with a turd on the top. I'm sick of that shit too. Maybe you should have had a chin strap under them bangs, okay? Child, I ain't never seen no shit like this. Maybe you need a chin strap right here, girl. Under all this mess here going on. A chin strap under your bangs. Y'all ever seen some shit like that?
Conversations in the past when I was married 3 years prior. I would see you putting emojis under her pictures and she like, that's my homeboy. How you have home? We've been together since we 17, 18 years old, bro. You used to say subliminal stuff like, I love chocolate. Like, then you used to say, then you say he got the husband body goals in my dreams.
Yeah.
Me and Trisha was not messing around when y'all were together.
Lies. You hopped in her DMs and you were sleeping with her because he said that she no longer wanted to sleep with him. Now, let's be hypothetical. Those of you who are in relationships and or have been in a relationship for a long time and or a marriage, you know your partner's pattern in terms of how much they like it and when they like it. Okay, so if this person stops sleeping with you abruptly and you find out they're talking to someone in the DM, 9 times out of 10, they're giving that thing up somewhere else. They are getting pleased somewhere else. Marquez started feeling like he was being pushed aside because Trish was being entertained by someone else by the name of Ken. Ken was hopping in the DMs, talking a little nasty stuff. You know how it is when you meet somebody in the DM. You ain't just talking about working out, just like you weren't talking about just working out with Martell. Trish, you nasty. I can go pull up videos right now where you and Ken done been out to the clubs publicly, and this man is palming your ass and pulling you into him like y'all are having sex on the dance floor. Stop the bullshit. He is very touchy-feely. He is very perverted, which I say you need to watch him around your fucking daughter. Ken is very perverted, and Trish, so are you. So it kind of works, that dynamic works with the both of you, but you don't want to be seen as that. So you try to be on this little low-key little attitude that you like to portray on national television when really behind the scenes you a little thought. From the way you dress to the way you carry yourself and to the lies that you tell when it comes to situations you find yourself in with other men. Because that's why little pedo over there beside you, aka Ken, that's why he wanted to be with you anyway, because you fast in the ass.
We were not.
Did you have sexual text exchange between her at some point?
No, we ain't never really had no.
Never really, or you didn't?
Intimate, crazy conversations. Most of the we talked about was about fitness, bro.
Lies. And if you talked about doing push-ups on top of her, probably that's probably the workout you're talking about. He said we never really. So either you did or you didn't. Because when you put really in there, then it said it's a possibility that y'all might have had some inappropriate conversations, which that shit never should have happened if they're still married. And this was during the time that Marquez was still in the house. Because at one point he was saying that he was sleeping upstairs, she was downstairs, but they were still intimate from time to time. And then the intimacy wore off, which let him know that she was starting to see someone else when he saw in her phone conversations with Ken, who was overstepping. And even when Ken found out about Marquez, he did not fall back. He was still pursuing Trish and trying to pull it off as they were just workout buddies when really you was fucking her. And I'm just gonna be raw.
We together now, and that's all we damn talk about.
But when it comes to women, the emotional connection is way different than the physical. Just because you weren't together.
That guy was having all kinds of emotional connections, if you want to be honest.
I should have known who was around my daughter.
First of all,
hold on, let me finish.
You never even
Bro, I came to the house and you said a man never leaves his family. And I'm gonna make sure a man is inside the house. For one, I didn't leave. I got a house around the corner. I was traveling.
You was traveling, but your dad did everything for you.
I didn't leave my children.
Technically, you did. Your dad was there.
So you're basically saying that I was an absentee father from the time I had to remove myself from the situation.
No, you removed yourself before he came along. You removed yourself at the first house.
He's been there.
No, that's not. Wait a second. Hold on a second. No, because he's not.
Why are you talking again, Ken? Why are you talking? The conversation is between the two of them. Why are you telling her to be quiet so you can insert yourself in their divorce conversation? Once again, it's inappropriate. You should have stayed your ass at home or in the fucking car and let them talk about their divorce and their children and how they wish to proceed. You didn't need to be there when the papers were signed. You were there to make sure the shit happened because you don't feel whole when you're with Trish.
Wait a second. Okay. Wait a second. You were absent at the first house, Marquez.
You saying that I'm absentee? I'm absentee maybe because I'm not even absentee. I haven't seen them because I'm also always getting excuses. It's already got dance. If I already come stay and she like, nah, I got something going on or something.
Do that.
And I believe she be doing that too. Just to get back at him. Trish is petty as hell. We've seen that even on social media. This man say he went to go to his daughter's recital, and Trish gave him one time, and the recital was at another time. Why would you not know what time the recital was so that he could be there? And he got there at the tail end of it. But guess who was there on time? Ken. You didn't want him to be there. So these are the games that you're playing, and then you hop on social media and say, "Oh, he's not there for his kids. You're not there for your daughter. You weren't there for her recital." Well, bitch, how can he be there when you purposely giving him the wrong times? You even purposely put in the divorce papers that you don't even have kids with him. How does that work for you, Trish? You put in the divorce papers that you don't have children with Marquez, and you have 2 children with him. Ken, you're sitting on social media saying that they're divorced. Get over it. Their divorce is already final now. Everything is final. No, it's not. That's just how much you know. Maybe that's what she told you. But they're not divorced as of yet.
It's a load of
You got it. You missing the point.
Hold on,
I don't know this man.
Hold on. So first of all,
do you hug my daughter at night? Do you pray?
Hold on.
Do you hug my daughter at night, bro? Honestly, do you hug my daughter at night?
Yeah, we definitely show affection.
We definitely show affection. No, you show affection to her mother. That just gives weird vibes with me for Ken. Because from then you say as a child, I'm gonna go back there again. It's kind of giving me creepy vibes with Ken. Ken says that he was touched and violated as a child. And now you're seeking out women who have children is giving pedo vibes to me. Because I've seen some inappropriate pictures where you were hugging her. And I didn't like that shit. Her father should maybe hug her in that way, not you. And you like to pass off what you do for his children to glorify yourself as this great father. And then you're claiming this other woman's child saying my daughter when you don't have no kids. Why are you doing that? It's weird.
You do?
Yeah. Her and my daughter are really good friends. They spend the night together. Like,
what daughter? You have no children.
Exactly.
Yeah,
okay.
We do.
How do I know that?
But here's the thing.
Why would you know?
Baby,
What
hold
you
on,
mean?
hold
Because
on.
it's around my daughter and my
Listen,
son. I cut them umbilical cords, Trish.
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care? So you tell me you can erase.
Hey, hold on.
You can erase 6, 7, 10 years.
Just because he does that doesn't mean you don't have to pull up and do the same damn thing. Nobody has stopped you. Nobody has said you can't come and see your kids.
Yes, Ken did. When Marquez came there to see his children, Ken came outside with a pow and told him to leave the property. So that is telling him he can't see his kids. Do you expect him to stay there for a situation to escalate and someone wind up getting pow-powed? Is that what you were expecting, Trish? So it's weird to me that as a parent that you don't see what's going on here, or maybe you're being manipulated by Ken because it gives that he is a manipulator. He's sitting here telling you like he's your dad to be quiet in a situation that has nothing to do with him. He's in control. Now I'm the man of the house. That's his favorite thing.
Never.
Weird. Okay. Let me get this other thing up. Weird vibes. Okay. Weird vibes.
When you say you don't know me, we can't get to that point until you ready. You got to understand that I'm not trying to take your place. I'm trying to assist you in making sure these kids get the affection.
He didn't ask for your assistance. He's their father. Okay. Before their mother was out here thought shopping, he was doing fine taking care of his kids without you in the picture. You moved yourself into the equation and nobody asked you to be out here to be no dad counselor and to be stepping in to assist in places nobody asked you to step in. He can take care of his kids. And when he called to pick up his kids, don't you say shit. You stand aside and let him get his kids. And don't be telling his kids nothing negative about him. Because it's not your damn business. You dating their mama. And that's the problem with you, Ken. You like to move into situations that have nothing to do with you and try to bombard your way and, pat yourself on the back like you're doing this shit that nobody asked you to do. Because it makes you feel needed. It makes you feel wanted.
The love, the treatment, mentally, physically, financially, all across the board. And if they got both of us, all three of us, makes it easy. We split it 3 ways.
Nobody asked to split it 3 ways. It should be split 2 ways. Then daddy's here, mama's here. He wants to be there, but your ass is in the way. He don't have to split parental anything with you because you're not their father. He acting like him and Trish are already married. Ken is acting like him and Trish are already married. The issue is between the two of them. You're trying to make it a 3-way situation so you can oversee it because you know that Trish still has feelings for him. So by you inserting yourself, it's almost like you're going to supervise the situation from afar to make sure that those feelings don't creep back in and that you still get to keep your spot. That's what it's giving.
Like, it's easy then, That's where I've been at with it, bro. Like, I ain't never been on no where I had no beef with you and nothing like that, bro. How can I make my household be comfortable, the kids be comfortable with me, and I got beef with you? It don't make sense. It's not gonna work. Xavier them, Anthony them, Rashad, all them, they mess with me on the strength because I'm really who I say I am. Like, it's not no fake, no front, no fraud. Like, it's really who I am.
Rashad love this guy to death.
I feel like love and
listen to Trish and Rashad love this guy to death. Now that's their son. Rashad is Trish and Marquez's son. Say, Rashad love this man to death.
A lot of those words that fall in line with love are action words. It's I can tell somebody I love them all day and my actions show totally different. If you see that I'm doing this type of stuff, that shows you who I am right there. Like, cause no man who has ill intentions is gonna be doing all that.
Ain't gonna keep harping on. Like you said, like we gotta figure this out, right? Mm-hmm. And we need to do it ASAP. You know what I'm saying? And my son about to graduate. Mm-hmm. Like I want
to both be there.
Yeah.
It needs to be a.
Listen to him. My son is getting ready to graduate. Ken jumps in, and we both need to be there. You're not his father. I mean, you can be there, but you're once again overstepping. You're once again overstepping.
Situation where we can celebrate together.
Yeah.
It ain't be no heat, no beef, no nothing. Because I think for me and Trisha, it'll make her, be more at ease, to make the kids be more at ease.
Can she say that? Why you doing most of the talking and she's sitting there being quiet, like she's scared to open her mouth, like she's scared to say something that's gonna piss you off to get her fussed out when she get home. That's what it's giving.
And we could just live and nobody worried about if we show up at this function together, is it gonna be a fight? Is it gonna be like, I don't like that, bro. I don't really like that.
And I ain't gonna be 100. I ain't gonna say that it's gonna be easy for me. I'm still working through like letting the emotion go. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't have a woman in my life. You got somebody. You got my beautiful kids. You got another daughter. Like my daughter, obviously, like y'all, that relationship is genuine.
Dope.
I'm here to fix this. Like that's why I'm here, straight up. I brought the papers. So I brought the paper for us to just go ahead and get it, like honestly, to just get it out the way, because that's the only way we're gonna be mature about this situation.
She didn't put that food in her mouth when she saw them papers, did she? Miss, I want the divorce papers. Do you really? I don't think she does.
So we just need to get it notarized and signed.
I'm actually shocked that Marquez brought the divorce papers. I can still tell he has little feelings for me in there. But seeing his family happy with Ken could be a little hurtful. And going from high school sweethearts to divorce, it's not easy.
And the only reason that you're doing what you're doing is to get back at him for leaving you and because he moved away. So the only reason why you're with Ken is to rub it in his face. That's all it is to show him. And two, because he wasn't there for you when your mother died, because you talked about that on the show. He wasn't there emotionally for you, and physically he left you and the kids because it got too much for him. And I'm not saying that was right for him to do that, because no man should ever leave. But if it gets to a volatile situation where y'all are arguing, especially in front of the kids, and then he feels like his wife is already checked out and sleeping with somebody else, maybe he did feel like he needed to step away. Shit, I don't know. I can't tell a person what to do. I don't agree that you should stay in a situation to be arguing the police and all that got to come. I don't agree with that shit. But I also don't agree that Trish should have checked out and then moved another man up in the house like that before her situation was complete, because it's obvious that the two of them still have a connection there. And I see it. I see it.
Was everything for us so far?
You have a pen?
Yeah, let me grab that for you.
Okay.
Hard to know just who to blame.
I really have to get going.
Had our parts to play.
I hate that he's crying in front of Ken. I hate that shit. Like, toughen up, Marquez. I know you hurt behind this shit, but don't sit there and let this nigga see you cry. Because I've seen messages on Facebook where he sat over there talking about all he do is cry. He said it in his live too. All he gonna do is cry. So he already punking you down and making it seem like you this weak, moist ass nigga, when that's just not the case. You are dealing with years of hurt and pain. He said he's been with this girl since high school. That's a lot of years, more years than Trish and Ken been together. So they have more history there. So of course he's going to be emotional, but I wish he wouldn't have done it in front of Ken's stupid ass.
Right? It for me.
I feel it.
Like it affect my mental health.
I feel it.
It's like, God damn. Like I went from like having my kids sleeping next to me to like nothing. And that was a choice that I made. I got it, right? Everything I kind of feared happening as far as like another man coming in, that don't let me sleep good at night, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, you tucking my baby girl in bed and telling my son good night, you know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's on me. That's on me. So
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. And this is just some, as black men, we hear, oh no, therapy, though. Bro, get there. I've been there, bro. I've been to therapy, and it was the best that I ever did in my life. Bro, it ever get to a point where it get hard, bro. Like, I know this sound weird because I'm part of the problem. But bro, you can hit me, bro. I'm like that guy, bro. Like, you can really, like, you can trust me just like your kids trust me, bro.
Boy, bye.
I'm the type of bro, you can call me for anything.
Oh, Lord. When Marquez started to cry, I said, okay, here we go. Here goes the waterworks. I mean, I'm used to it. I'm used to him crying and,
pouring out his heart on things, and then just doesn't change.
Ready?
All right, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man.
Bet you never saw it yet. I was the best be friends, but my life's not better. We're together. I don't wanna play pretend.
See, that's when you cry when they get up and leave. Don't sit there and do that shit in front of him. Maybe I'm a softie. Maybe I'm hard. I'm not a softie. I'm a hard type of person. I don't be doing all that crying and shit. I feel like if you were gonna be emotional and cry, wait till their ass get up from the table and leave, and then you sit there and be emotional. I would not give a shit.
Nothing but my life's not better. We're together, so I'll let you go.
I wouldn't have gave him that. I'm sorry. I would not have given him that. Hell no. But so it was real cute how you try to put that together, Ken, to say, oh, if you ever need anything, I know it sounds weird, you can call me. Why would he call you when you breaking up and stealing his damn family? Why would he call you when you have moved in with his kids and you've tried to keep him from his kids and even pulled a pow on him? Ain't shit for us to talk about after that. I'm not about to call you for what? For what? No. All right. And then talking about you got therapy. I don't feel like you got enough damn therapy. Okay, Ken. This whole situation is a hot damn mess. They are still fighting in court, as you guys may not know, or you may know. They are still fighting in court. Marquez did just most recently file another motion against Trish for this damn divorce and about their children. He definitely, and I said it before, needs to file something against Ken so that he can step back and allow him to be more present in his kid's life. I did just share with you guys the other day that Marquez did move back from Atlanta to Huntsville. He got a house there so that he can be closer to his children and be more present in his daughter and his son's life. His son is 18, but his daughter is still a minor child. So he does want to be there for his kids. He's been picking his daughter up from school and he's been spending more time with his son. So I'm happy to see that he is stepping up more to be there. Shout out to Chef Don. I see you in the building. So yeah, I'm happy that he is doing that. But that is the end of the episode, you guys. I'm going to rate it a 6, okay? Because this shit was kind of boring this episode, okay? But let's go ahead and get into what's going to happen next, okay? So next episode look like it's going to be stepping it up a little bit, okay? We got a video. Let's get into it so y'all can see visuals, honey. We got visuals tonight. All right, let's get it. So this is what's going to happen not tomorrow, next Saturday. All right, next Saturday. This is next episode.
Next on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
So listen, how did it go on the girls' trip? Melody being there, how did they go, considering you guys' relationship?
Why do you care what goes on with Melody? It's 5 years in, going in 6 years that y'all been divorced. You still asking people about Melody. Why do you care?
It was super weird.
I'm even surprised you here today because you don't be coming over here. I ain't
No.
seen you. I ain't seen you. I ain't talking to you. You was mad at me. I can't do nothing about your feelings.
I'm like, is Mel trying to push my buttons?
You were doing interviews talking negatively about her and trying to subliminally call her out. So that is why she's asking you that. She ain't seen you, but you are talking about her. And I keep saying Nell is definitely the op. Okay, I don't trust her. She do be out here lying and carrying on. But go off, all right?
Always worry about whether or not you're going to always be 100% forthright. I can't help what I don't know.
I don't really know if you can help me.
Kimmy says that she always worries that Maurice is not always forthright with her. Well, we already know that, child. He ain't 4th or 5th or 6th right with your ass. He gonna always lie to you, and you gonna stay right there. Why? Because you are old, and your libido is not working, and you don't want to be alone. That's the reason why you hurried up and married his ass, because you don't want to be alone. So he is going to continue to lie to you. He's going to continue to get DUIs. He's going to continue to be out late at night and come home with lipstick on his collar. And you're going to keep taking it back, girl. All right. And keep rolling over and taking it like the weak woman that you are. Moving on.
Maurice got arrested for his DUI recently.
The predicament that I'm in right now, what I've been charged with DUI, is difficult.
the predicament that you in ain't just in that damn DUI. You in that whole case, okay, with that whole own situation too. So yeah, that's an issue within itself, because didn't OWN just say they don't claim you, that you don't work for them? So you work only for Kingdom Reigns Entertainment, sir. So you got bigger fish to fry than just a damn DUI, okay? And then you out here trying to, I'm here and represent Destiny in a case where she didn't pay a car where they got repossessed. Destiny girl, you about to go to jail fooling with Maurice, all right? But that is our show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and whatnot. Please don't forget to leave some comments. Y'all know I do read the comments and I do respond. Also, don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to this channel, okay? If you've not done that, okay? Since y'all got me laughing talking about it. Y'all cutting up in the chat per usual. All right, but let's get out of here, guys. I appreciate you all. It is 9 o'clock. Bill Wilson, KBR, Tyra, Linda Gamble, and Scorpion Miss. Thank y'all for modding tonight. Thank you for the content creators that stopped by. I did see Chef Don. Thanks for being here, sir. You know that's the homie. True TV Podcast, Purple Unicorn, Aries Girl Podcast, Dear Retalk Show, Bessie Host ATL, Boss Lady Brain, Girlfriend Chronicles, Chronicles of Kim K. I saw you. And thank you, Love Seen Heard. If there any other content creators that stop by, let me know. I don't want to leave nobody out. Okay, if not, child, like they say in church, honey, if there's nothing else, child, the benediction, may the Lord watch between. Thank y'all for being here. Love y'all down. I will see you in the morning for Car Chronicles. And until then, bye.